Hi there, welcome to our video on Google Calendar, and today we're going to be looking at how we can add guests to a new event or an existing event. So what we're going to do here first of all is go and create our event as we learned in the last video, and I'm going to call this just training again. So I'm going to set this up how I want to, but this time I'm going to add people to my meeting. I'm going to click in the add guest box and I'm going to add Taster Student 1. So what this is going to do, this is going to send a notification to this person that they can accept or decline or add a maybe to attend this meeting. Now on here we've got a few options, so I can hear Taster Student 1. I could decide to hide this person, so that means they wouldn't show up in a larger guest list. I could mark them as optional to let them know that they don't have to attend, but they can do if they want to, or I can click the X to remove them. We can also give this guest basic permissions at this point. So we can decide if we want them to be able to modify the entire event. That means they could change the date, they could change the time, anything. We can decide if we want them to be able to add others or not, so in this case I don't want them to. And we can decide if we want them to see the entire guest list or not. So again, that one there for seeing the entire guest list and inviting others would have GDPR ramifications, so make sure you're paying attention to those things. Once we've decided what we want this person to do, we can then save our meeting as normal. Here we would get the option, would you like to send an invitation email to Google Calendar guests? We can either go back to editing if we're not finished. We won't send it, and that means that they won't get an email. They will just appear in their calendar. Or we can click send. I'm going to click send in this case, and they will get a standardized email straight to their inbox. So that's how we can set up a event in Google Calendar with guests in it. Now, if I wanted to add guests to an existing meeting, I can do. So here's my training day that I set up in the previous example. I'm going to click on this, and this time I'm going to click on the edit button. From here, I can go over to this right hand section where it says guests, and I can add any guests that I want, again thinking about what permissions I want to give them. So in this case, I want this person to have full control over this meeting. From here, I can now click save, and again send them an email to let them know that they've been invited to this event. So that's how we can set up an event with guests and how we can add guests to an existing event. If we wanted to remove guests from an event, we can just click on an event here, go to the edit button again, and come along to the guest and remove them. This time when we click save, we will get the option to send that person a message, and we could add in here, sorry, event cancelled. And click send. At that point as well, we could have decided not to send them a message, and then it would have just been removed from their calendar. So I hope that video was useful for you. In the next video, we're going to have a look at notifications and timings.